Hi, I'm Greg Robinson from My Photography Show, where you can send in your photos for a free critique. That's exactly what Brenda did with this picture. Thanks, Brenda, for sending your image in. I'm going to critique this image right now, first part being your settings and second your composition. Concerning your settings, I see that you used 800 ISO, which I find a little too much for this kind of image given that you were in bright sunlight. I would have suggested bringing your ISO down to 1 or 200 in order to get the less noise possible in your image. In doing so, your shutter speed would have slowed down to a few stops, but your aperture is way too high also at f16. I would have suggested an aperture of what I call an isolating aperture of f/5.6 or lower in order to isolate your subject. Your subject will be the only thing in focus. I grant you that the background here is out of focus, but that's only because you're using a zoom lens. Getting an even nicer background blur would have made these flowers really pop out by opening your aperture at f/5.6, and you would have had enough light to bring your shutter speed back up to 1/500th of a second, which would have gotten rid of any problems with noise, with wind, or with camera shake. Compositionally, great image. I love the fact that you have these three dynamic lines going diagonally like this. Every diagonal line in an image creates a lot of drama, it makes the image much more dynamic, okay, so well done on that. And I also very much enjoyed your title, which is 3 + 2 = 5, given that you have 3 flowers and 2 little bees. Great catch on the bees, by the way. I like the way we see these little wings kind of half flapping there. It's quite interesting. Well done on that. The only thing I would have suggested would have maybe moving around from your point of view to try and change your background. Here we can see that you have a kind of pole here that's going in the background and quite a few white patches. It would have been nice to have either a completely dark background or some only one tone color. Okay, so to do that you move around your subject to try and change the background depending on where your point of view is. Okay, thanks again, Brenda, for sending your image in. All your other viewers, please don't hesitate to send your images in to myphotographershow.com for a free critique. Subscribe on our YouTube channel and see you soon. This is Greg Robinson from myphotographershow.com.